Okay. The picking arm or stick. So please understand these terms. Picking arm and picking stick, both are same. The picking arm or picking stick is fixed to the top plate by a grooved cup. The picking stick or the picking arm is fixed to the top corrugated plate by a grooved cup. Next, a picking strap or band made of leather is connected to the stick or arm by means of a pin. A picking strap. So you have to know all these terminology. If you want to survive in textile industry, you need to know all this terminology. Picking arm is same as picking stick. Picking strap is same as picking band. So how is it made? Picking strap, how is it made? It is made up of leather. What does it do? It is connected to the picking stick or picking arm by means of a pin. So what does it do? It will propel the shuttle. Construction continued. The picking band is wound around the arm 2 to 4 coils spirally and is connected to the picker. So don't misunderstand here. The band means not music band. So the picking band or picking strap is wound around the arm 2 to 4 coils. So the picking leather strap, the picking strap is wound around the picking arm 2 to 4 times. It is wound around like this. So you will see in the, you have already seen in the diagram, and you will see at the end in the video. The picker touches the tip of the shuttle. So please see what is the touch that touches the shuttle. It is picker. The picker touches the tip of the shuttle. A similar arrangement is provided on the other side of the loom. This is the important point. A similar arrangement is provided on the other side of the loom. So the whole setup is there on the other side of the loom also. On this side we have seen, for example, we have seen on the left side, then on the right hand side also there is a similar setup. Everything: picking tappet, cone, vertical shaft, footstep bearing, footstep bearing, top bracket, top corrugated blade, picking stick, picking arm, all these things. And what is that? That is shuttled across is the shuttle with the help of picking sticks and pickers. So please understand this. A similar arrangement is provided on the other side of the loom. A similar arrangement. So one is, if it is there in the, if we have seen the diagram on the left hand side, for example, so then on the right hand side also similar arrangement is there. Understand that? And then coming to working. When the bottom shaft rotates, working means how the so-called so-called so nicely built up parts, how they run and how they make the picking happen. When the bottom shaft rotates, so in the shedding also bottom shaft rotates. So when the bottom shaft rotates, their shedding tappets rotate. Here the tappets rotate, here also tappets rotate. So when the bottom shaft rotates, that is the mechanism starting point. So even in shedding, even in negative tappet shedding, when the bottom shaft rotates, the tappets rotate, and anti-friction bolts and all those things I have studied, I have told you in the last class. So when the bottom shaft rotates, the nose of the tappet also rotates. When the nose comes against the cone, it strikes the cone. What is the cone? Tapered cone. Please remember the tapered cone. I already told you. Remember the baseball bat. If you haven't seen baseball bat, just Google baseball bat and then you will find it online. So tapered cone. Tapered means, tapering means the reduction in diameter as the length decreases uh, along the length. So this causes, so what I am saying, when the bottom shaft rotates, it rotates the picking tappet, and picking tappet has a nose at the end of it, and the nose goes and hits the tapered cone. When the tapered cone is hit, it causes a partial rotary movement of the vertical shaft. It causes a partial rotary movement of the vertical shaft. Please observe, partial rotary movement. It rotates like this. So partial rotary movement of the vertical shaft. Suppose this is vertical shaft, it rotates like this. So next point, the picking arm or picking stick thus swings inward with sufficient velocity to drive the picker. The picking arm or picking stick thus swings inward. So please observe the word swings inward. How does it swings inward? We will see in the video. Swinging inward. So it is like this. So it swings inward like this. So the picking arm or picking stick swings inward with sufficient velocity to drive the picker. Not shuttle. It drives the picker with the connection to the, by the connection from the picking strap. So the picking arm or picking stick swings inward with sufficient velocity to drive the picker. Next, continued. As the shuttle is in contact with the picker, it is pushed across the shed. So shuttle is in contact with the picker. Shuttle means the tip of the shuttles. The tip of the shuttle is in contact with the picker, and therefore it is pushed across the shed, propelled across the shed. The picking arm is returned to its original position by a spring. Once the picking stick or picking arm pushes the shuttle into the shed, then it is returned to its original position by a spring. Next point. For the next pick, the tappet on the other side is set in motion and the shuttle will be pushed out of the other box. So when a shuttle is pushed across the shed, a pick is inserted. That's why he is saying for the next pick. So for the next pick, the tappet on the other side. What is the tappet? Picking tappet. The picking tappet on the other side is set in motion and the shuttle will be pushed out of the other box. What is that box? Shuttle box. So for the next pick, the picking stick, the picking tappet on the other side of the loom will work. The mechanism will work, and again shuttle is pushed across this side. So this traveling this side and this side this way. So this way there multiple picks are inserted, and this is this is known as cone overpick mechanism. Settings. Settings. The picking cone should always have contact with the picking tappet. So we have seen construction working, and now we are going to observe settings. So the picking cone should always have contact with the picking tappet. So here he says that picking cone is tapered cone. The tapered cone should always have contact with the picking tappet. If the picking stick is far behind, there will be a loss in power of picking, and if the picking stick is very much forward, the stick is liable to hit the heel frames. So these are the settings that we have to look after. So the operator will check it, and the supervisor should look after all these things. If the picking stick is very behind, very far behind, there will be loss in power of picking. That means picking stick has to travel lot of distance, therefore there will be loss in power. And if the picking stick is very much forward, if it is too close to the shuttle, then in that case also, our picker, in that case also it is liable to hit the heel frames. It may hit the heel frames. So it should not be very far behind, it should not be very far forward. It should not be far behind, it should not be forward. It should be in the optimum position. So optimum position is known as the setting. So that will propel at the right velocity and right acceleration, the propel the shuttle into the shed. The reed and the back plate of the shuttle box should be in line. So you all know what is reed. Reed is a thing that looks like a comb. So it has dents, it has reed wires. The reed and the back plate of the back plate of the shuttle box should be in line. That means they should be aligned properly. In line means, what does it mean by they should be in line? That means they should be aligned properly, aligned at the correct setting points. So that is the point. Next, so here there is a mistake. Negative taper shedding mechanism heading it came. So this is cone overpick mechanism. So forget about it. A broken or poorly fitted picker will cause a weak or erratic throw of the shuttle. It will also give rise to weft breaks. Broken picker or poorly fitted picker will cause a weak or erratic throw of the shuttle. It will also give rise to weft breaks. Picker is a it is like some it is a plastic thing. So we should not be using broken picker, or we should not be using poorly fitted picker. This will result in weak throw of the shuttle. So weak throw ante what does it mean? Weak throw, what does it mean? So weak throw means weak propulsion of the shuttle, erratic propulsion of the shuttle. With that, what will happen with that? The weft will break. With that there is a chance of weft breakage. So next point, when the shuttle is in its box, the setting at the front plate of the box should be greater than at the back end by 2 millimeters. Thus the shuttle should have free play at the mouth side. So the shuttle should be free at the front side or mouth side. Next point, the vertical shaft should rotate freely when mounted. Actual weft picking is done with the help of vertical shaft. The partial rotary movement of the vertical shaft causes the picking stick to move or swing inward and cause picking. So vertical shaft should rotate freely when mounted. So vertical shaft should rotate freely when mounted. So it should not be, it should be lubricated properly. That is one of the setting point, maintenance point. So it should be lubricated properly so that it will rotate freely and when mounted. So these are the setting points. So I will tell you the settings one more time. The picking cone should always have contact with the picking tappet. What does it mean by picking cone? Picking cone is